All right, YouTube, what's going on? Matt Kennedy here. Happy January 31st. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're all having a safe and happy week so far. Right now, I am watching some of the MCS just to get some Twitch drop packs and all that stuff. You never know. You could pull something good or whatnot. We didn't really get much from our pack so far. Now, the tokens, I'm not positive if you can use them towards Kyle Pitts. Um, I mean, I really don't know or not. So it doesn't really like I don't think you can, but just in case they do tokens for the pits, I'm already gonna have my tokens. I think you have to watch the stream anyway. Let me know if you know in the comments below. I was told February 9th, which is a Friday, I think. So that's all that matters is just watching the 9th. I mean, I'm just watching them just in case. Just have your stream in the back, an iPad or backup device. Just watch the stream, and it doesn't really matter. So anyway, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, or if you guys have not watched me for a minute, we do have a maxed out playoffs theme team. There is some flexibility, I believe, 4 to 5 players who are not on playoffs chem. We only have 3 limited times. We have Calvin Johnson ×3 playoff chem. We have Travis Kelce. We have Reggie White and then Dre Greenlaw. So we have about 4 limited times. And then, of course, you have to have all the offensive linemen ×2, ×2, ×2, ×2, ×2, ×2, ×2, ×2, ×2. So obviously those backups matter. Even 91 backups kind of suck, but you got to do it for the playoffs chem. Running backs, not really as scarce as you think. Or not really as many lower overalls as you think. I had to have a 91 Montgomery, as a third string running back because there is no 88 or 85 running back. So, obviously positions are kind of far and few between. The boosts are pretty good. I'm actually running Unstoppable Gunslinger on Josh Allen because just like Stroud, you might not need Gunslinger because the release is not horrible, but you can get it the rest of the game. Like once it's activated, it's there the rest of the game. All you need is 5 passes in a row of 5 yards. So it is possible to activate pretty quickly. And the Dash and Deadeye is very underrated with pass lead because anything on the run, it's pretty much complete. Fearless is something I want to get eventually, but right now it's just way too much AP. The Unstoppable Fearless is like 8 passes in a row. You're probably not going to get 8 in a row, maybe 5 in a row. The favorite part about the defense is my DBs and safeties all have 97, 98 speed. My users have 98 speed, Greenlaw and Christian Harris. Christian Harris, obviously not really that expensive, still the 98 speed, and I believe he even has 90 zone coverage. 95 COD is insane as well. And yes, he has insane zone coverage. So it's like, dude, this playoff team is really good. Now, pass rush is obviously underrated. Vea is my worst card, but he does have free goal line stuff for the goal line when people run the ball a lot more. Reggie White and Madden Beast Unstoppable Force, obviously. And then I do have kicker and punter, which is off. I did Anderson because he holds the value more. He literally went for 400K rental. That's why I chose Gary Anderson. So, once he becomes obsolete, we sell him. We literally get most of our coins back. Whereas Harrison Butker, you're going to lose a lot more value for that kicker. Going into the Super Bowl promo, we did win a Super Bowl. I mean, I was bankrupt. We got Calvin Johnson back for the 99 speed, right? I'm not even sure if Calvin dropped because of Plaxico Burress. I mean, he might have already dropped to like 1.6. So, I mean, 1.7 is still really good. So, obviously, that's hindsight. I wish I would have waited now. He might go back up a little bit. Probably not. I think he'll stay there, maybe a little bit lower. I really have no regret. I mean, keep in mind, guys, I'm not going to nitpick at this point going forward. We already have, like, one of the best theme teams in the game Greenlaw has dropped 100K again. I'm sure Kelsey has dropped. Obviously, next week is Kyle Pitts anyway. Kelsey was like 1.4 all day today, 1.3. Is he like 1.1, 1 mil? I mean, almost 1.1. So definitely playoff cards are dropping even more. People could be panic selling. Let's check 94s like Darius Slay. Like, is he under, 350, 360? So 300K is a joke. So I would honestly say hop on a playoff Steam team ASAP. I think people are just panic selling. They're panic selling for the Super Bowl promo. Like a really good center, Creed Humphrey. Like, is he 350? Like that is just way too cheap. I mean, like that is way too cheap. So anything, I obviously lost a lot of coins from this now, but honestly, I think the team we have is still very overpowered, and we're gonna still be able to win a lot of games these next few days because of that. I have no problem doing it for the content at all, and I mean, there's just no way we're just gonna sell everyone, and then just lose all those coins and then go to a Super Bowl theme team. Speaking of a Super Bowl theme team, so again, like the market's cheap. People are selling off their teams for this. I mean, I should have saw it coming a little bit more, but to be fair, we didn't really know how good this promo would be. We didn't, so I wanted to cash in. I probably should have waited, but at the end of the day, I still think that this theme team is just that overpowered. And when I felt that way about it, like again, 99 speed Calvin, 98 speed Kelsey, 98 speed, James Cook, like, you can't really get greedy. The team already is really good. And I just feel like I can't really expect much more in a football team. Obviously, the Super Bowl promo could be a little bit better, but keep in mind, how expensive will this be? Now, what's going to be happening is there is program chemistry. Okay. It's going to be different than the playoff chemistry. And, essentially what's going to be happening is you are going to have, a special X Factors chance. So, Super Bowl champions, which are the 95s, overall increase tomorrow. So, 92 is going to set. You will literally have a lighted up X Factor, okay? It can be earned at level 10 the field pass, okay? And then also level 18 the field pass, whatever. But once once it is activated, they remain on for the rest of the game. So wait a second. Once activated, so they don't start on. So I don't think the X Factors start on. So like I would be careful because right now what's happening is everyone is saying, and we have a welcome pack for some free cards that are not bad at all. Hines Ward and Chuck Howley and all that stuff. That there's the foes right there. But the LTDs are really good. Like for example, right? Like if I go down to Warren Sapp, he gets unstoppable force for 1 AP. But like here's the thing. You have to activate it first. Okay, 1 AP inside stuff, like that's kind of standard besides that. But like I don't know what Whitworth's is. 0 AP abilities? I don't really know what that means. Okay. Does that mean he gets every ability in the game for 0? Like that makes no sense to me. But yeah, like some of these cards, guys, like they're all good. Like Doug Williams, right? Let's see his stuff right now. So his lighted up X Factors, but again, I think you have to actually get it. Like 0 AP hot route's always good. 0 AP slinger is it's for the rest of the game. But you have to get it activated, I think. So he has 2 custom buckets, probably the same thing each. I love the 2 AP fearless, but I don't really see any set feet lead pass lead. So I don't know if like you're gonna want to pass lead and it's not even discounted. So that's like 5 AP right there. So that may just mess up his whole card. So like we'll see what happens, but some of these cards they look really good. Again, ×2 chem. There is going to be from what I heard, there's going to be a 60 out of 60 theme team as well, for this for a chance at +3 speed. And then again, 86 to 88, just going to go for the Super Bowl chem and all that stuff. I mean, 92s, I mean, I highly doubt, I mean, maybe on a maxed out theme team, like Legarius Sneed will have like, 97 speed, even then though, +3 speed. Well, to be fair, I mean, those are set cards, okay? But look, Ronnie Lott would have 99 speed, +3 speed. Javonte Williams, or whatever his name is, where is he? Terrell Davis, not Javonte Williams, okay? He's going to have 99 speed. So obviously, a lot of these cards are going to be really good, right? But remember, the X factors, that does make it a little bit different than some of the playoff cards. But you have to understand, does that make it better than Reggie White and Matabeast for having them start on and they just cycle through, right? So, because like you're getting it guaranteed every 3-4 downs. So you got to earn it to be activated. So it's not like it's like not so fast. And I think unstoppable forces, you need some sacks. DT sacks are never easy, especially when Reggie White and Matabeast are gonna get your sacks anyway. So I don't know. I mean, the abilities, I'm sure. I mean, if we go through them here, like I'm sure it's gonna be a really good team, and I mean, maybe I will regret it. Like I'm not gonna sit there and lie to you guys. Like, obviously, it is very possible. But I think for me, honestly, like one of my big things going forward is just, I have a really solid team, and there's just no point in selling these cards. Like Ryan Neal, you see his stats; he's getting so many pick sixes for me a game. You see that versus Ronnie Lott, and it's like 6'3" versus 6 foot Ronnie Lott. You can't just sit there and pretend that this card sucks. You can't sit there and pretend that, it's not really the move. The Super Bowl theme team, you probably can't even get 60 out of 60 until next week anyway, until every single card is dropped. So, these cards for 300K is a crime. That is way too cheap for these 94s with its great chem, and I would cash in tonight. I think, I think it's a panic sell, and I think I may buy one card myself because the 94 is that cheap. I don't really know who I would buy in that case, but because I think we have most of the 94s that I want. But I mean, maybe a better left tackle, but worse is BND. So I mean, it's like I'm not gonna get a backup tight end for that many coins. There's no more corners besides Nelson and Slay. So I mean, I think we're solid. I think we're good. I think overall we gotta go out there and still win more stuff with this team. And tomorrow, if you want to pull the trigger, go out there and do it. But at least for me, we're not totally bankrupt, and we have a great team already. I still have a 97, 99 speed receiver options, and 98 speed Kelsey, 98 speed Cook. My offense is going to cook, no pun intended. And I just think that, I think the Super Bowl promo is going to be a better chem team. I think it will. But the X factor is be careful because, again, I would still rather have the AKA ones where it's just guaranteed on. Because you're going to have trouble getting that activated. So give me your thoughts on it. Maybe I'm wrong in the X factors. And if I'm wrong, well, I guess I'm wrong. Sorry if I'm wrong, guys. All right. So we're going to go from there. Give me your thoughts on the promo piece. See you guys tomorrow. I'm going to stream tonight a little bit. Bye.